Hey there, mythology enthusiasts. Today I'm diving into some untold stories and dark secrets from Greek mythology. Buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride. First up, let's talk about Zeus. Now, we all know Zeus as the king of the gods, ruler of Mount Olympus, and a notorious philanderer. But did you know that he once swallowed his first wife, Metis? Yep, swallowed her whole. Metis was prophesied to bear a child more powerful than Zeus himself. So in a panic, Zeus devoured her. But Metis was already pregnant with Athena, who later sprang fully grown and armored from Zeus's head. Talk about a headache! Next we have Hera, the queen of the gods and Zeus's wife. She's often depicted as the goddess of marriage and family, but there's a darker side to her as well. Hera was known for her jealousy and wrath, especially towards Zeus's lovers and illegitimate children. One of her most tragic victims was Io, a mortal woman whom Zeus loved. To hide her from Hera, Zeus transformed Io into a cow. But Hera wasn't fooled and sent a gadfly to torment Io, forcing her to wander the earth in misery. It wasn't until years later that Io was finally freed and turned back into a human. Now let's talk about Poseidon, god of the sea. He's often portrayed as a benevolent deity who controls the oceans and protects sailors. But Poseidon had a tempestuous side too. He once fell in love with Medusa, a beautiful mortal woman. They met in Athena's temple, and in a fit of jealousy, Athena cursed Medusa, turning her into the monstrous Gorgon we know today. With snakes for hair and a gaze that turned men to stone, Medusa's life was forever changed by Poseidon's impulsive actions. Moving on to Hades, the god of the underworld. Hades is often misunderstood. He wasn't evil, but he was certainly feared. One of his darkest deeds was the abduction of Persephone, the daughter of Demeter. Hades fell in love with Persephone and kidnapped her to make her his queen. Demeter's grief was so intense that she caused a great famine, refusing to let the earth bear fruit until her daughter was returned. Eventually, a deal was struck. Persephone would spend half the year with Hades and the other half with Demeter, giving us the seasons. Finally, let's not forget about the Titan, Cronus. Before the Olympian gods, there were the Titans, and Cronus was their leader. Terrified of a prophecy that foretold his own children overthrowing him, Cronus swallowed each of them at birth. But his wife Rhea managed to save their youngest child, Zeus, by tricking Cronus with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes. Zeus grew up, defeated Cronus, and freed his siblings, thus beginning the reign of the Olympian gods. Pretty intense, huh? These gods and their dark secrets remind us that even divine beings have their flaws and fears. That's it for today's journey into Greek mythology. If you enjoyed these untold stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mythological adventures. Until next time, keep exploring the myths and legends of the ancient world.